Hello friends, in today's video we are going to take a look at Hester Biosciences, and the reason why I have picked Hester Biosciences is because we seem to have completed some kind of correction, and in weekly chart we have got a positive close. So that makes me think we might be starting something new, though we do not have the full confirmation, but I think it is a good point to start watching this particular stock. And this is a NSE stock listed in India. So with that, let's get started. So right now I have monthly chart of Hester Bioscience in front of me. And as you can see, the chart is marked with Elliott Wave counts. So the big picture is we started our counts from this point, February 2016, because that was the most significant low ever made by this particular stock. So this stock made wave 1, 5 wave up, followed by a corrective move in wave 2, then it again moved up in 5 wave, and we are calling it wave 1 again, we are not calling it wave 3. The reason being, the wave 2, the retracement of this particular 5 wave rise, that overlapped with this wave 1. So if you remember from one of the previous videos, I briefly mentioned that the basic rules for Elliott wave, wave 1 and the high of wave 1 and the low of wave 4 should not overlap. So in this case, if we count it as 1, 2, 3 and 4, then this low of 4 will overlap with this. So that's the reason we are making it 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Simply means this is wave 3, but wave 3 is subdividing or extending. So this is essentially 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and then there will be 3 of 3, 4 of 3, 5 of 3. That will complete wave 3, and then there will be a wave 4 retracement, and then finally 5th. So extension is a common phenomena, and typically in a longer term time frame Elliott wave move, one of these waves, like one of the motive waves, like wave 1, 2 or 3 or 5 usually extends. So in this case, wave 3 is likely extending, and that actually makes this super bullish. So basically it means that it has just completed, wave 2 of 3 and the 3 of 3. We are basically starting 3 of 3 in this rise, and this should be a very quick move if these counts work out as expected. So I have also marked the internals of all these waves, as you can see. So this wave 1 had a 5 wave move within it, and within this wave 3 we had an extension where we had 1 2 3 4 5, and then this wave 4 was 1 2 3 4. This looks like 5 wave, but this is a corrective WXY. Let me mark it. So W, this is X, this is Y, this is X, and then this is Z. Let me change the degree of this. All right. And then we had a 5 wave rise again in the 5th wave of this larger one. Here you can see there is an overlap in 4 and 1. So, and that is acceptable in certain cases. So this is one of those cases. So this is basically an ending diagonal. So there are two more variations of motive waves, ending diagonal and leading diagonal. So this is ending diagonal, and in ending diagonal it's possible that the wave 4 and 1 can overlap. So, and then after this one was done, we had a ABC kind of retracement in wave 2. Then we had another 5 wave up, and then WX, Y, XZ. It was a very complex long correction in this next wave 2. And here we can see a single move. So if we go to weekly chart, we can count from here. We can count 1, 2. This is wave 3 extending, 3, 4, 5, clean 5 wave move up. And here you can see we have done something like WXY. It is WXY, not ABC, because this seems to be a 3 wave zigzag kind of thing. So this itself is an ABC correction. So that's the reason it is marked as a complex correction. So now if we see how much retracement this particular move has done, it has done slightly more than 50% retracement, which is decent, though it would be better. It would have been done, it could have been done like 61.8 or more. So, but this is also a decent correction. And now after this WXY, we have got this positive weekly close last week. That's what makes me think that we might be starting something new on the upside. But looking at this bar itself, you can see like the bar high is very here, but it closed down. So it doesn't really give me confidence that this is a beginning of a new move. So we still need to wait and watch. Ideally, we should be able to count 5 waves up in either daily or hourly. So it does look like a single move. It could be, and then this could be ABC, and then maybe like 2 is starting, a 3 is starting after this 1 and 2. But still I'm not very convinced. Like this looks kind of, doesn't look like a motive wave to me. So which makes me think that it's better to wait and get some more clarity, because this might even evolve as another X, and then we might get a Z before we actually start. So right now we have to wait and see how and when this correction ends, and 5 wave up are visible in this. So but overall, looking at this, I think this one is a very good looking stock and with a lot of potential on the upside. So even if we see, if I see the size of this wave 1, this was a 465% move, and if I see this one, so this is basically wave 1 of 3. So let's take equality from this. So this is 264% move. So we would expect that this wave 3 should be at least this size, but given the fact that it is subdividing, I would like to think it's going to be much larger than that, at least 1.6 times of this. So if I use projection tool, then that will help us give, this is the end of 2 of 3. So equality is 3561. So we are already nearly, we already achieved that nearly in wave 1 of 3. 1.618 times is 4967, which is like close to 5,000. We are currently trading at around 2400. So it's kind of 100% move from here in wave 3. So, and that move, given that it would likely be 3 of 3, which would be very swift and quick move. So that makes this particular stock very interesting. So we still need to wait and watch and see how this evolves. But I think it would be a good idea to keep this in your watch list and monitor it on a weekly basis, whether you are able to find 5-wave up move in this in daily or hourly, and once you do, it would do a retracement of that, and then I think it should be ready to make the larger move. So I hope you found this video useful, and it apart from just looking at these counts, it also helped you understand Elliott Wave to some extent, how it works and how it is actually used for trading purpose. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and like this video so that I continue to make such videos in future. That's all for this video. Thank you very much.